Hey, I'm Jay, and I make videos about traditional Chinese characters in alphabetical order according to the Pinyin romanization system spelling. Welcome back to Runner's Garden. You remember the name of those vehicles over there, towering in the distance? Diao. Can you write it? It's one of the more simple characters we went over last week. Check out the video above. If you clicked on this video looking for how to say die in Chinese, this is the character. Third tone, si. In English, this word looks pretty unlucky. But in this video, we're dealing with the sound form dee-yeh. In the Pinyin romanization system, dee-yeh. Here are 5 super commonly used characters of dee-yeh. Dee, first tone, and today we'll cover 4 dee, second tone, dee. We only deal with the 3,000 most frequently used characters according to the Ministry of Education in Taiwan. There are other dee, and I might put a few in the description. Dee means to fall. However, in Taiwan, it's often pronounced with the second tone, dee. Dao or dao is fall or fell. This picture was titled People Falling Funny. I don't think it's funny. So for example, 他不小心跌倒了 means he accidentally fell over. And in this case, 跌倒 and dao, we did that in a pretty recent previous episode. 跌 is second tone. When stock prices fall or blood pressure drops, we can use this character. In fact, I just heard it today. First thing my wife does in the morning is turn on the stock news. One of our stocks went to the bottom safeguard. So in the TAIEX market, that's the Taiwan stock market, there is a fail-safe that only allows one stock to drop so many points, and that's called dieting. In mainland China and in Taiwan, dieting, second tone, second tone. This prevents the market from doing a huge nosedive. We're okay. We'll just stick with that and see what happens. It goes up and down. But die or die fall is used all the time in stock market. 股价正在下跌. The stock prices are going down. 大跌, something falling big time. Can also be for temperature. You can see on the left, we have the foot radical. You know, when you walk down the stairs, you're actually making a controlled fall, right? And you just trust it. And on the right, shi looks very much like the arrow radical, but this meaning is to lose or misplace. So if you misplace your foot, you're going to fall. The lose or misplace radical is shi, first tone, and the arrow on the right is shi, third tone. We want the one on the left. Putting those two together, zu plus shi is first tone die or second tone die in Taiwan. Character 2, die, it's an informal way to say dad or daddy. So you might know Baba is father or fuqin, a little bit more formal, but there's another way and it's kind of regionally used, also meaning father. In fact, the top of the character is the same as Baba. I always see that as kind of like eyebrows. That is over duo, which tends to mean many. Duo used to be more phonetically aligned to die. So that is the phonetic component, often heard in historical dramas. 爹，你回来了. 干爹, godfather. However, in modern times, it takes on another meaning, sugar daddy. If you're curious about how to say the movie title, Godfather, in Taiwan, the 1972 classic The Godfather is translated as Jiao Fu.
Vengeance gonna bring your son back to you.
Cafe Hidden Garden. I'm gonna check it out.
不确定我做的有什么好看。没关系，没问题。
这是水，水吗？
对，没错哦。
He said to not use a straw.
OK，
Character number 3 is a stack. 一叠 papers, stack of books. 请把衣服叠好了。请把衣服叠好了。Fold your clothes nicely. In this respect, the stacking is like folding. This fold or stack character is really interesting, isn't it? There are 3 fields. One is stacked on the top of 2 over what looks to be kind of a Dr. Seuss hat. That actually is 切. It also has some stacked horizontal lines in it. Kangxi radical 14 is in the middle, though. That's me, the cover radical. 两张照片重叠在一起. 2 photos are overlapping. The next 2 characters are butterfly and disc or small plate, respectively. They are pronounced dee-yeh, second tone. For the butterfly and the disc, they share the same component, ye, which means a thin slice or a leaf. 草字头儿. That means when you put the grass radical on the top of a character. That picture is probably rice, but you get the idea. The grass is over 世, generation or world. I always think of somebody sitting flat on the floor with their arms stretched out, holding something. Not the world, but a box.
He's got the whole world in his hands.
Name that movie. Anyway, it's over mu, the tree or wood radical. The grass reminds us that it comes from a plant. Leaves are 1 generation, and they come from trees. This thin slice or leaf component will be seen in a number of dee-yeh. 2 in this video, and then I'll put some in the description. Today, it's probably better to think of this character ye as thin. Our 4th character, dee-yeh, is butterfly. You could recognize this by the left side, Chong, the insect radical. You have the Chong insect, and then the wings of the butterfly are very, very thin. 蝴蝶, butterfly. There are over 400 species of butterflies on the island of Taiwan, and about 55 of them are endemic. The island has earned the nickname Butterfly Kingdom. The first line of a famous Chinese nursery rhyme goes, 蝴蝶蝴蝶生得真美丽. Diao, if you're a swimmer, is the butterfly stroke. This next second tone dee is a circular disc. Perhaps you know 盘子 as plate. This is 碟子. 茶碟, a little saucer for a teacup. So the stone/ceramic radical is on the left of this one, plus the leaf radical or component on the right. Leaves are thin and plates are thin, discs are flat. 飞碟 UFO. 磁碟 magnetic disc. In Taiwan, most people just say CD, but the formal name is 光碟. I'll just leave you with this community project. They started off with a sketch in chalk, used thin set to add the tiles. It's turning out to be a nice mosaic. Chinese characters are very much like a mosaic in that you're using different parts to create an idea. Best of luck in your Chinese. Runner's Garden signing off.